I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there are doing well. So let's go on and get into it. So we have the energy of someone who doesn't know if they can trust someone, okay? So there could be someone in your energy, Scorpio. You don't know if you can trust this person. All right, maybe this person been giving you some red flags. Maybe you done seen some red flags when it comes to this person, or whatever. You can be trying to figure out if someone here is trying to use you. Maybe someone here been calling on you just a little bit too much, wanting advice, maybe wanting things from you, money, whatever it is. And you don't know if you can trust them. You don't know if they're really using you. If this is not how you're feeling, Scorpio, this could be how someone around you is feeling here, okay? So we have, can I trust this person? And is this person using me? Now we also have, should I tell them how I really feel? So for some of you, I'm feeling like this is an energy of someone around you that's kind of like, I'm not gonna say overwhelmed. They're like, I had the word in my head earlier when I just saw this card. It's like they're trying to figure out. Someone here is contemplating here. I feel like they're going back and forth. They like, damn, it's like they got something they gotta say, but it's like they not sure. They can kind of like tell you how they really feel here. So this is kind of giving me two different energies. For some of you, this could be someone that's wanting that someone's around them is using them. And then I feel like there's an energy of someone who wants to know, should they tell you how they really feel, okay? So let's pull just a little bit and let's see what's going on. Messages for my Scorpios. I love you, Scorpio. Ooh, excuse me. I love you, Scorpio. What is it that Scorpio needs to know? All right. I wish I would have treated you better. Yeah. So I feel like for some of you, this is that person that wants to know, should they tell you how they feel? Because I feel like when they were dealing with you, Scorpio, they didn't treat you good. They didn't treat you good at all. For some of you guys, they treat you like shit. They made you even question your worth. All right. So I feel like someone here doesn't know if they should tell you how they feel because they know when they were with you, Scorpio, they didn't treat you right. And they wish they would have treated you better. You see what I'm saying? So someone here, I feel like it kind of gives me the energy of someone that's starting to open up a little bit more. They're starting to feel, you know what I'm saying? And it's like now this person is starting to maybe look at some things. Maybe they're taking a look at the mirror and they don't like the person they see. And they're thinking about how they handled you in this connection. Like, damn, I really want to tell Scorpio how I feel, but how I'm gonna tell Scorpio how I feel that I want them and all this type of stuff. But when I had them, I ain't treat them right. I ain't tell us more. Messages for my Scorpios. All right, I feel like for some of you guys, this person made you feel a certain way, and it's like you don't want to feel that way again because this card came out in reverse. So I feel like this is a situation that a lot of you guys, you have to heal from this person. You have to heal from the way this person treated you and how they handled you and how they lied to you and played with your head, had you stuck, had your mind fucked up. You had to handle. I mean, you had to heal from that. So it's like when it comes to this person's situation, you guys, you don't want to feel that way. Now you possibly made this person feel a certain way about you, but when it comes to them, you don't want to feel that way ever again in life, okay? All right, tell us more, House Spirit. And I feel like for some of you, you could be the one that's asking these questions. These could be some questions that either you ask yourself about a person from your past, or there can be a situation now where you're asking yourself, can you trust this person? All right, tell us more. Cromlin, what you feel like is falling apart. It's okay. You have the strength to build anew. Okay, so I feel like for some of you guys, this could have to do like with a home setting here, and it's like you can either be the husband or the wife here. Okay, someone here feel like they done built something with somebody. Okay, they done built this foundation, they done built this home, they done built this family life. But even though they built this, like this shit is falling down. Like it's been messed up. Okay, this marriage, this relationship, it's been over with. But this is someone I feel like that's just trying to keep hope, or they don't want to give up. But I feel like this is really someone who feels like they don't have the strength to be on their own. They don't have the strength to build a new and start over by themselves. You see what I'm saying? Because this relationship, this household, this family dynamic is crumbling. Yeah, you built this foundation with this person. Well, what kind of foundation was it built on? Was it built on lies and lust and all this type of shit? Because if it was rocky from jump. You know what I'm saying? And if you and this person was together on times where like you and them were, what am I trying to say? Like the foundation was solid. You got to get to know each other. Knew both what you wanted from a relationship, from this marriage. You talked about these type of things. Then that's a solid foundation here. So I feel like there's a foundation that was built here, but it wasn't that solid. There's a foundation that was built kind of rocky, and that's why it's always like left room. There was always holes, for other people to come in interfere with the situation because it wasn't built on a solid foundation. All right, let's get one more, and then we're going to pull from this other deck. All right, messages for my Scorpios. I love you, Scorpio. All right, look at this, facing it. They know something isn't right. For some of you guys, someone here don't want to face the truth. Don't be afraid to find out the truth because it will set you free. And I feel like whoever this person is, this is the same person that wants to know, can they trust this person? So for some of you, you could be feeling like you maybe can't trust a family member, a friend, a lover, someone around you, or this could be how someone around you is feeling. But the thing is, I feel like once the truth is revealed or once they see that this person is like not trustworthy, it's really gonna hurt somebody. Like, the truth hurt. And it's gonna hurt you to find out maybe the man or woman that you've been laying next to that you couldn't trust from jump. And this person can't stop thinking about you. This is why they wish for some of you guys, person been on your mind. If you've been having a hard time sleeping, Scorpio, it's because this person constantly thinks about you. This person really, I'm telling you, they're going back and forth. They're contemplating all day, every second, every minute. Should I tell Scorpio how I feel? Should I tell Scorpio what's on my mind? They can't stop thinking about you because they want to say something, but they're afraid to say it because they know how they treated you in the past. So it's like right now, this person, I feel like is just going to remain silent here, okay? Let's pull just a couple of more here. Messages for my Scorpios. Tell us more. What does this person want to say to Scorpio? Let's pull that. Because we have, should I tell them how I feel? So let's see what this person want to say to you. We pull this, get a couple more little cards here. All right, messages for my Scorpios. So what does this person want to say to Scorpio? Because they wanted to tell them how they feel here. So what they want to say? Ooh, I'm planning a romantic date. Or can we Netflix chill like old times? They want to cook for you. They want to do something special, but they want to have no strings attached. So I feel like this is the energy of someone like you only heard from them when they wanted something, when they wanted sex, when they wanted this, when they wanted that, right? When they wanted something from you. So it's like now they want to do something special. I feel like this person want to do something that they don't miss you, Scorpio. Or they feel some type of way about you, but they want to let you know no strings attached. Just because I cook for you, just because we send chill don't mean I want something from you. Because this is someone who I feel like I always wanted something from you in the past here, okay? Look at this. I'm ready to come clean because I can't lose you again. This person wants to tell you how they feel. I'm saying they're ready to come clean for some. This person lied to you. Okay, and it's like that, it's like this lie, whatever it is eating them alive, and it's like they have to speak their truth here. This is a hard lesson I needed to learn. I was out of control. I can't make this up. When you were dealing with someone, Scorpio, they were very low vibrational. For a lot of you guys, this person was toxic as fuck. If this is your twin, I feel like a lot of you were confused. When you started to learn about twins, you was like, this couldn't have been my twin. This motherfucker here was more like a karma. That's how toxic this person was. But I feel like you was the one who taught this person a very valuable lesson by walking away, and then, Spirit did the rest. But you taught this person a very valuable lesson because they was out of control. And that's why this person handled you all type of ways. So this person want to come clean about some stuff. But because they handled you in the past, Scorpio, for a lot of you guys, they don't even feel like you want to talk to them. Like you wouldn't even give this person the time of day. You see what I'm saying? Let's get a couple more. What this person want to say to Scorpio? They realizing the mistakes that they made. What you see in the past when they were in this energy of fear and ego and whatever it was, they didn't realize their mistakes. This is someone who possibly felt like they didn't do no wrong. Like however you felt about them, if you were mad, if you were sad, if you were upset, Scorpio, this person feel like you just been tripping this whole time. They're like, man, Scorpio crazy. Like they up here tripping, feeling the type of way, and I ain't even do nothing. But it's like now that they're having to face something here, this could be someone that's having to face their demons. Okay, they're having to face their truth. They're having to live in their truth. For some of you guys, this could be someone that's under judgment. Okay, and they're having to face their truth. And the spirit is like showing this person how they handled you. For a lot of you guys, showing this person that you are their divine counterpart. Okay, their kingdom husband, their kingdom wife, and they fumbled the ball with you. All right, let's get a couple more. For some of you, this person was afraid of commitment. And this is why they handled you in the past. Why they ghosted you. This is why they played with you. This is why they had you in this energy of chasing them. Because it was like they never Like you was good enough to have sex with Scorpio. You was good enough to lay up with. You was good enough to take money from. You was good enough to do all these things. But this person was not ready to commit themselves to you. Look at this. And there was a karmic that interfered in this connection. This was the main problem here. For some of you guys, you were dealing with someone who was on this karmic hamster wheel. Okay, that means they was on this karmic cycle with someone. And they had not learned their lesson when it came to this particular karmic, okay? And this is why this person treated you the way that they did, because they were still learning lessons. We have here, it was a hard lesson I need to learn. I was out of control. And that's why karmic was put on this person's path, Scorpio, to teach them this karmic lesson, because you were not going to be able to teach them. You are not in karmic energy. For some of you guys, you are in karmic energy, okay? But a lot of us are not. And so you were not going to be able to teach this person the type of lessons that this karmic was, okay? All right, so let's see who this reading is about. I love you, Scorpio. All right, we got heavy Scorpio, Sag, Virgo. Let's say Virg. So heavy Scorpio, Sag, Virgo. We got Virgo, heavy Cancer, and Capricorn. So definitely a Scorpio, definitely a Cancer here. And then we have heavy Sag, Aquarius, and Gemini. So the three dominant signs for Scorpio, Cancer, and Sag. Okay, they can be somebody's birth chart, somebody's placements, or definitely talking about another Scorpio, Cancer, or Sag. All right, y'all. I love you, and until next time, stay blessed.